Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome to the program. It's Friday, and that means it's time to rank some 8-bit Nintendo games. This is the 37th installment of this revered franchise, this revered series. And we have so far. We have a list of 244 games that have been ranked. We still have hundreds left to go, of course. You can go to 8bitnintendo.science if you want to see the list, as well as a not an entirely correct list of what's left. It's mostly, it is 99.9% correct. And yeah, we are embarking and continuing on this journey yet again. If you want to influence this nightmare, you can do that on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. You can sign up and join the Gerstmann advisory panel, and you can suggest games, and we can try to prioritize and move things around and all this all this other stuff. Thanks to everyone who has suggested games so far. We have a number of those games today. We'll see how many we get through. I'm starting. I thought I was going to start earlier than I ended up starting. It's still a little early, but well, we're making do. My daughter is sick again, and we got it's a whole it's fine. She's doing okay. A little cold, It's the season. It's the season for allergies, honestly. So that's the kind of tricky part about it, is like, you get the sniffles and you're doing this stuff. Is this just allergies? Is this just because I've been feeling kind of shitty for the past week or two? Is it something related to that? I still can't really tell. She's in much better spirits than she normally is when she is actually sick. So it's entirely possible that by the end of the day, she'll be all the way better. Possible Event says, we got COVID from the daycare last week during spring break. Yep. That sucks. We, the very first, this ended up delaying us putting our daughter into any kind of preschool thing for months. Because we found a place that we thought we liked, and we sent her there for a day, and she got COVID that day. She was there for one day, and then we all got COVID, and it was like, awesome. But the rest of it's pretty much just as far as I can tell, the rest of it's been colds. I mean, who knows anymore? That's the disgusting part, is like, well, the tests will give negatives until 5 days in, and then by that time everyone's better home testing seems like it would be nice. But what are you gonna do? And wait for this updated RNA vaccine they're talking about that'll take care of the whole thing and be resistant to additional strains. That's probably what we'll do. Not to just start with vaccine talk, but then you see all these people that are like, oh, by the way, measles is back, and you're like, you fucking dumb shits. How many kids are you gonna put in iron lungs and be like, polio's not so bad before you fucking get it through your thick fucking skulls, you dumbasses. All right, video games. Kicking it off, we've got a game suggested by Chubbigans. Chubbigans. Who very distinctly wanted to get Rad. I thought we got Rad, was it last week or the week before when we played a little Adventures of Rad Gravity, but apparently there are still further opportunities to get Rad. Let's get the emulator all captured and good to go. And then we'll check out Rad Racer. From your friends at Square. Makers of, what was it? Driving Emotion Type S? Was that the... People tried to, and I was probably among people, but Square made a driving game early in the days of the PlayStation 2. And it was this feeling of like, why is Square making a driving game? I believe it was called Driving Emotion Type S. I can't... That sounds right. And it was terrible. Well, yeah, they published it, I guess, right? But everyone was like, oh, well, it's not weird that Square's making a driving game because they made Rad Racer. And you're like, okay, well, Rad Racer seemed a little more successful than Driving Emotion Type S ever was. Anyway, this game, you can play it much like the Adventures of 3D World Runner. Put your glasses on, and we can play it like this. You get your red, blue 3D glasses. You can play it this way if you so desire. And you can hit the select button to toggle that on and off at any time. This never worked well for me. I never had a good experience playing Rad Racer in 3D. It never lined up right. I don't know what it was. It never. This is a really good demo. Also, this car is just like not even steering, just driving off the road. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the Sunset Coastline. So the controls here are a little weird. We somehow turn... Oh, down on the D-pad toggles the music. Which is weird. Because in the heat of driving, you might turn off the radio. And you have to, so basically A is gas, B is brake, but then also once you've gassed past a certain point, you have to hold up on the D-pad as well. And so if we don't hold up on the D-pad, we'll top out about here. Or no, I'm sorry. Anyway, we can hold up on the D-pad here and then you see the smoke coming out from under there, and we start going a little faster here. It's just a weird... It's mechanically strange. Sometimes you tap the back of a car and it kicks you out wide like that because they don't want you to just bump against cars all the time. And we're out of time. Oh, we made it. We coasted through the gates and got some more time. I usually played this game in silence. Usually didn't fuck with the music. I don't know why. It just this is a jaunty little tune. I don't think we're gonna make it this time. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to try a setting really quick here. If I can find it. Let's see if this does anything to the... Oh, yeah. As soon as I turned it off, I got the message from Windows saying, hey, Auto HDR is on. So let's see if we can fix that as well. And hopefully that won't break everything in the process. Oh, God. It is, by turning the monitors on and off, it has wreaked havoc on the size of this window. So let's hang on a sec here, and I'll fix this, and we'll get back to Rad Racer. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try and get this at something resembling 4x3 again. Jeez. There we go. Sorry about that. I just wanted to see if this is going to make a difference here. In game. Yeah, I guess maybe a little bit. All right. So, you know, it's a time-based, checkpoint-based racing game, very similar to, you know, pole position, if we want to go all kind of pretty far back, turbo, so on and so forth. But ultimately, I think Outrun is the kind of touch point here. But like, this was 87. Is this... Oops. Did this come out prior to Outrun? Outrun wasn't 88, was it? Let's look real quick. Oh, yes, the film The Outrun came out January 19th, 2024. Thanks. Okay, 86. All right, yeah. That would make sense. This feels derivative of Outrun in a handful of ways. Or yeah, sure, Hang On. Actually, yeah, I mean, Hang On for sure came before all that. Ah! I don't think this music is very good. It's whatever. I guess it's fine. I don't know. Oh! Again, it's not fair to talk about this game only in the context of, hey, it's kind of like Outrun, because geez, the music in Outrun is pretty fantastic. All right, let's try again. This one's all right. This third one, though. Ah! I like the little bubbly skid noise it makes. I think that's a pretty good... You know, if you're not going to do an accurate tire squeal, I think that's a decent... Like, it's a good little noise. I don't like having to hold up on the D-pad at all times. I think that's a extreme bummer. Like, in lieu of, like, a high-low shifting mechanic or something like that, the... Like, having to hold up all the time is not great. Fuck this, dude. Are you kidding me? Just play in silence. Just play in silence. Come on. Wait. So do I have to... Okay, I have to reset it if I want to play as the F1 machine. That's what they call me. The Japanese version of this Highway Star worked with the Famicom 3D glasses, which I believe was more of like a Shutter style 3D, sort of like the Master System was here in the States. I think the F1 machine has a higher top speed, which is probably not going to help me keep it on the road any better. Oh no, 255. Looks like it's the same. Ah! I don't know why people... Like, this game was not associated with the Power Glove upon release. It was just... Hey, here's a 3D game. Like a lot of people in the chat talking about the Power Glove. But Rad Racer is not a Power Glove game. You know what? Ultimately, no game is a Power Glove game. Fuck. It all happens so fast. Oh, do they? Okay. I guess they use a Power Glove to play Rad Racer in the film The Wizard, which I don't think I've seen since it was first out on, like, VHS. All right. Ah! Oh, okay. This is fine. The Wizard was a shitty movie. It was then. It was terrible. It's a terrible movie. Oh, fuck me. You just... Okay. So Rad Racer, I think, gets remembered fondly, and, you know, here it was published by Nintendo, and so it kind of, I think it got a little extra shine that way that it maybe wouldn't have received otherwise. I mean, remember, you know, Square was not Square at this point, you know, like Final Fantasy was a big deal and all that, I suppose, but Nintendo even published that, so, you know, Squaresoft was not, you know, didn't really get its propers, I think, until the following generation. Like, there are things about this game that I think are mostly fine, but it's... I don't especially like the way the game is structured, I'll tell you that. Like, banging your head against this track over and over again before you get to race the second track. And I want to say there are like 8 tracks in all. I could be wrong, but... I believe there is some sort of convoluted input for track select that I remember being not worth it. We drove all night. Now the sun's coming up. Fuck you, man. Hey, we made it. Yikes. All right, San Francisco Highway. Minimalist, you know? That's the genre, though. Like I feel like with a lot of this style of driving game through this era, this is kind of, I feel like this is the edge of this era, right? You know, we'd get this, and Outrun was out by now, and obviously there are more Outrun games and stuff, but like... the hang-ons of the world, pole position, even Turbo, the Sega classic, Night Driver on the 2600, you know? Like, let's draw some lines on screen and have them wiggle, and you gotta stay within those lines or you're gonna fucking crash. It's like a good aesthetic, though, at the same time. Like, this track, especially, the kind of nighttime look of it, how little you can see, and the bottom half is just these lines, and then there's kind of a city skyline thing. that doesn't look anything. Well, is that the Transamerica building? I mean, you know, maybe it's a little bit of San Francisco in there, I suppose. Like, it looks nice. They get a lot out of it. And there are plenty of games that I think that, you know, prior to this one that, you know, maybe they didn't have the graphical hardware to do both, right? So like, here's your high-speed moving ground and a good-looking backdrop and whatever else. Are we going to coast through? Are we going to make it? We are. I don't like this. It's hard. I don't know. Like, I think this game's difficult. I think a lot of these games, I don't know, like this style of driving game has never especially agreed with me. I do like the way that this game does not just crash you the minute you touch another car. Like, having that weird back and forth skid there is kind of cool. But I remember as a kid, I remember playing a lot of the first track in Rad Racer and barely ever seeing this one. Like, that's my memory of Rad Racer, is Rad Racer has one track and you go, God damn. But it's, you know, that's part of that is, as a kid, you don't really appreciate nuance in gaming. And it's sometimes you don't take advantage of all the options at your disposal. For example, I was pretty rigidly, solidly against the idea of ever using the brakes in a video game. Because why would you? You're just trying to go, man. And now here as an adult, all these years later, you hit the brakes and you're like, yeah, all right. Sometimes you'll get there faster by not just bashing into this car and instead hitting the brakes to kind of get out of the way. Sometimes that works out a little better for you, I guess. I've always said that about San Francisco. It's the city that knows how. It also feels blasphemous to be using the F1 car here. I feel like Rad Racer is so synonymous with the other car that this just looks weird. Oh, yeah. I need someone to let me know if there is a continue code or something I need to hit to automatically start at this race and not go back to the beginning. If such a thing exists. Because I'm not going to do those first races again. I thought it, yeah, okay. I thought it was an A and start thing. Just like Super Mario Brothers. Ah! No, 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 no. Nope. You guys are dicks. Just 3 wide here. That's not racing to win. Damn it. I think if this game crashed you out anytime you touched another car, I would have turned it off. I would have turned it off years ago. Cruising now. All right. Ah, yes, the ruins of Athens, the world-renowned race course. I like that each race it starts with the music turned off, as if to say, this is the right answer. Race in silence. Focus. Don't fuck around with the radio. Man. So if we hold A and press start here. Okay. I think Highway Star is a better name for this game. I like the Japanese name. Because Rad Racer is such a dated, like it dates the game. I mean, I guess Highway Star does, like it was this a 70s rock anthem, you know, like, but the song Highway Star is timeless. The term rad, while I never really stopped saying it, I don't know that... I don't like the brake noise in this game. Like every time you hit the B button, it just goes. I don't think that's great. Oh, you dick. All right. Yeah, I did it! Probably not gonna make it. Probably not gonna make it. Didn't make it. Okay, Rad Racer. Okay. I wish you could more easily pick the car. That seemed like something that like you can only really pick when you boot the game up, which is weird. This game is, you know what? This game is all right. I like the memory of this game that I have from growing up is that it sucks. This man Rad Racer is such a bummer. It is just another one of those timed checkpoint racers, and like the controls are kind of fucking weird. And it's just a strange video game. It's a video game that like got like again outsized promotion because it was published by Nintendo here, and they tried to make something. They tried to make something out of this 3D mode, which was not good. Never worked right for me. And so that's always a terrible gimmick, the 3D thing, and just I don't know. I never connected with this game. I owned it and played quite a bit of it, and found it very hard to even finish the first or second track most of the time, as a kid. But reapproaching it with the concept of like, yeah, occasionally you need to hit the brakes. You could do a lot worse than this, I guess, is my point. I think the thing that sets this game apart from a lot of other games of this type, which is, not the list we're building, but just for the discussion, is the way that you interact with other cars, the way you bounce off it, the way it handles collisions, I think is really hectic and kind of fun. And sometimes it helps you. Sometimes you're trying to get to the right side of the track and you bump off a guy just right, and it goes, and you end up in the lane you're trying to get into, and you're like, nice, But it's you can't really rely on that, because it feels kind of random. Also, this demo mode is the worst. It's not like it just hits the gas. It doesn't even fucking steer. This is the most half-assed little attract mode I think I've seen. Like it's just going straight. Oh. Ah. But there you have it. That's Rad Racer. Thanks to Chubbigans for suggesting that one. This game's all right. This game is all right. But I guess what I mean by that is like, in my mind, I go like, oh, Rad Racer is such a bad game. But if you look at the games we've played and ranked so far, Rad Racer is definitely not a bad game. But it's not, it ain't great. I don't know. It's all right. It's all right. It's better than Narc. It's better than Wizards and Warriors. Despite a lack of oral sex, I do think it is better than Ring King. It's better than Bases Loaded. Is it better than Ice Climber? See, these are why the questions get hard, because in my heart, Ice Climber is a significantly better game. I love Ice Climber. Is Ice Climber a great game? No. Do I like Ice Climber? Absolutely. Is Rad okay? Is Rad Racer better than 3D World Runner, the other 3D game on the platform? That's another one where if you were to ask me this question a month ago, or I guess before we started this list, which feels like a month ago, but is definitely not. I would say absolutely 10 times out of 10, 3D World Runner is a better game than Rad Racer. But now that we're here and we've done the work, no. Rad Racer's probably a better game. It's more focused, obviously. World Runner is kind of a crummy Space Harrier knockoff. Rad Racer is a decent Outrun knockoff, I suppose, if you really want to just slap that fucking label on it. Rad Racer is not better than City Connection. But it is better than 3D World Runner. Is it better than Section Z? You know what? No. Is it better than Pipe Dream? Yes. Is Rad Racer our new number 70? Absolutely. There you have it. Rad Racer. They made a sequel to this that I did not play when it originally was released. Probably because I think it came out kind of late, and also, you know, I had played Rad Racer 1. I knew I didn't want more of that. Did this not go? Okay, hang on. There we have it. Number 70, Rad Racer. Congratulations. Stay rad, I suppose. What's up next? We have from one Fame Douglas, who suggested this one. Special thanks to Fame for actually being the person who fixed the podcast audio. I was close, but Fame stepped in and said, "No, here's the thing you probably need to do." And so this week's show, the audio version of it, I believe we have fixed the issues that people have reported over the last handful of weeks here. Anyway, Fame suggested this little number, and I had forgotten that this existed, and I don't think I've ever actually played it. This is weird. It's weird that this exists on the platform.
Make my day.
It's Dirty Harry. Let's reset it so we can hear it again.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Children love Dirty Harry. The 1971 classic film finally gets a video game in 1990. This screen looks unlicensed to me. You know what I mean? Like, no copyright information. The font looks funky. Here we get it, obviously, but that screen with the picture of Dirty Harry. We got to reset it again.
Go ahead. Make my day.
But like this screen right here looks like, oh, another Sachin classic. Is this actually porno mahjong when we get into it? I don't know. Let's find out. Enter password for level 2 or 3. I like the look of this sprite. I like the look of this Dirty Harry. Oh no. What? Oh, okay. What the fuck am I looking at, dude? He did jump. I don't know. Okay, up in the melee attack is a kick. Okay, the A button will pull out the gun. I did manage to jump. Okay, it's both buttons at the same time. Always a good input. What is this fucking game? Like, this is weird in a handful of... Okay, wait. Oh, so we do have limited bullets. I guess that makes sense. Or do we just have one gun? What do I have? A harpoon gun? Okay, what is this? Okay, I have to, what, 2 crowbars and 1... No, don't go... Oh. We caught Dirty Harry in a net. Remember that scene in the movie where he got caught in the net? And then beaten with bats? There are no bullets in this gun. I can still brandish it. Can I walk through this? Is this something I can... Is that... No? No? Okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do here. We'll go in this door instead. Oh, these damn punks. The music is like atonal and... Oh, okay, I have to like jump and land on it like I'm fucking Super Mario over here. Go ahead. Jump on this cardboard box. Exit. Nope, can't go that way. I guess I can go back this way? Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, no, we can. This game, everything about this game feels unlicensed. No, still no bullets. I do like that when you hit the fire button, it's like there's recoil. It's like he's going, bang, bang, you're dead. Jump off that roof, take a bunch of fall damage. Oh, did I have to use a crowbar? Oh my god! I jumped on that snake to stun it! We jumped on a snake and killed it! Oh no, we stunned it. Oh, man. What the f... This is the greatest game I've ever played. The controls on this are really, they're bad, but like they're trying to do a lot. You know? Oh, did I find bullets? Let's not waste them. No bazookas though. No gas mask. I feel like I should be able to do something with that safe, but maybe I need dynamite for that. Or if I had a hot dog. Wish I had a hot dog. I guess I already kicked all these, huh? It's the... What? What? Is this like Hitman now? Oh shit. Like, the music is making me crazy. The movement is, not good. This guy's throwing fucking nets down on me. No, I didn't want to make everybody respawn. God damn it. I think if the movement was a little less jittery, this whole thing would be a lot easier to stomach. Oh, shit. Okay, so was there just nothing in the safe, or what? Okay, great. Where'd that guy? Oh, shit. Yo, did you... That's fucked up. I feel like this game... Oh, okay, we just walked past him. What? So... Did jumping in front of that lady do something? Or did... I mean, jumping in front of that pimp gave me his outfit, so I, like, this game, what this game needs is text. You know, maybe if I had seen the movie more recently, I would do better. What? Okay, well, we don't have any flashlights, so... Evil punkers! Small rewarder in the Discord posted a little bit of the manual here. Wow, it's got like dialogue in, like this was, like maybe this was meant to be in the game or something. By shooting down gang members, tiptoeing across rooftops and fire escapes, climbing ladders and telephone poles, Harry can make his way into the buildings which hide crates of needed supplies, as well as drugs and money. Pedestrians such as bag ladies, basketball players, bookies, bums, etc. might be helpful. Level 2, the waterfront. Yeah, that's not. It's not that helpful. Oh, this is just back to the manhole cover. Oh, great. And then this is here, like the. Oh, man. Yeah, we already were in all these places. I don't... Right? Yeah, this area here with the... Oh, God. Well, there is a safe here, so... Hey, it's a flashlight. Like, it's... Gotta say, like, you do stuff in this game, you know? I'll give it that. Well, I still don't know what to do here. Okay, this doesn't really... Being able to see it, turns out, doesn't really help. Do I? Well, can I manually use a crowbar? Maybe I can use dynamite. Apparently not. Okay, I can't even select the flashlight or the crowbar, so those can only be manually used. Is this a switch of some kind? Okay, did that... Okay. Oh. Well, we hit those switches. Let's see if they screwed us up. Okay, let's try the other one over here. Can't even shoot the rats. Messing up my nice new suit. Good. Oh, man. Not obvious what I could even climb on or stand on here, really. Yeah, do I need to, like, swim? I mean, this doesn't... This looks like something I should be able to interact with, but it is not. So I'm guessing we need to go back and hit more fucking switches. This is fascinating. I mean, that's not doing it. How far back do I have to go to raise the water? And is it... Why is there a remote control car down here? Maybe that switch did it. Probably not, considering we're right here and it's not flooded full of water. So we probably need to go back even further, which is crazy. You know, can I drag the dead body onto a grate and make that flood the sewers? Can, you know, is that something? Is it, can we... Can I blow up his corpse? No. Okay. Oh, can I even get back up there? I don't know. I guess maybe if I can I reach the... Okay. From here, can I go... Okay. That's kind of the only the other switches are the smaller ones. I hit the two big ones because the small ones all seem to be about the doors, and the big ones we're not really sure what they. Okay, no, I'm wrong. So maybe if we hit this, then this should be open, but then we'll go and hit that. Okay. Has this changed anything down here? I mean, looks like no. I'm starting to think that this whole idea of raising the water level is just not a thing this game does. But it didn't look like there was anything else there I could stand on to get to the grabbable ceiling stuff there either. So, like, I can't. Like, it looks like I can. I don't think I can actually land on that square box right there. As much as it looks like I'm almost falling, like, I don't think I can do that. I don't think that is a grabbable or climbable, standable surface. And this looks like something you should be able to interact with. And yet, maybe if I blow it up. Nope. There's an ambition to this, you know? I have to at least give it that. But, Jesus. This thing is unfucking playable. There's no way I cannot reach that ceiling. That is a grabbable, like, you know, if I could get to it, I could, but there's no. Is there another thing here that maybe would accept dynamite as a solution? Doesn't look like it. Is there an item listing here that looks like it might be something you would use to solve this problem? That. Like a grappling hook, maybe. I couldn't even tell you what that switch changes. Did it turn on more of the electricity is flowing now? Is that the difference? Come on. Everything that I've been able to interact with has generally been I jump in front of it and that does it, or I kick it and it'll break open. But like that's, I don't think I can dynamite this guy's body. Nope. I have had just about enough of this. Cannot shoot the valve. It will not allow me to deploy dynamite. Like, it only lets you use dynamite where there is a place for you to use dynamite. So it won't let me just plop it down here. Like, it instead just pulls the gun out instead. So yeah, I'm guessing that whatever the solution is, it is not here, and I probably need to go back and find other shit, right? Ha ha! The music is so bad. Oh, I was trying to duck. And you get in here and that guy's not actually in the room. He's hiding too well. What is even happening? It's select on her? I'll try it. Nope. We jumped in front of her earlier and we got an achievement. I should let's look and see what these achievements say. Get past the large bulletproof guy and collect the lives from the girl inside. So, all right. We did find something there. We were here. We got the thing here. We got the flashlight here. That's right. Stupid fucking snake. Oh, well. I guess it'll let me dynamite a snake, huh? We got... Okay, we can just change... We can just swap outfits with the pimp at any point. Is that a thing in the movie? Does he change clothes with a pimp? That seems like a weird thing. In a lot of ways, this just feels, in a lot of ways, this feels like they're kind of biting off more than they can chew. In terms of just like making an action adventure game such as this. Infinite punk rockers jumping off of rooftops to fight this cop. Okay, can't go that way. This is the only place where we can get up to the rooftop, but doesn't seem like there's much to do once we're up here. I can't jump across to that rooftop. And we went in those doors that are near the sewer. This is kind of the only sewer entrance we can get to. There was another one down here. Right there. But I can't see a way to get there. Oh, look at that. We kicked the garbage can lid, and now can we block the nets from this? They thought of everything. Oh, my lid wore off. Can't dynamite it. It doesn't seem like there's a good way to get on this rooftop, which would let me get over this gate. Okay, we probably need to do this. We probably need to do this ladder thing. Oh, wait, I have to... the only way out of here is to go through the stupid fucking doors. Because there's no other way out. So if I fall here, then you have to... Oh my god! Ah! right? This is, and then, okay, so here, this is where we need to get it right. Now we're making it happen. Shit.
Go ahead. Make my day.
This is a miserable experience. This is a terrible thing, man. You know, not an abomination. Out up an abomination. It's an abomination. But everything about the way that game plays, everything about holding a controller and interacting with that thing is unpleasant. Top to bottom. Moving Dirty Harry, the attacks, the melee attacks at your disposal, the way the gun works, the menu screen where you can pick, you know, what you need to, you know, you can equip dynamite or whatever. The way you jump in front of characters to interact with them. It's a series of bizarre choices that, like, separated from, like, it is the opposite of a joy to play. It's not even a chore to play. It's like, it's worse than that. Like, there are things about the way it controls that are downright senseless. And then you get to the music, which sounds like someone fell asleep on a fucking keyboard and is just rolling their head back and forth. There is an ambition here, right? I mean, there is something of that. I might also say that by the time we get to 1990, we have seen games with a level of depth such as this done significantly better. And so saying it has ambition for a game released in 1990 feels a little kid glovesy to me. Because by 1990, a lot of developers knew what the hell they were doing on the platform and would have done better. It has the look and feel of an unlicensed game. You know? Like, it has this kind of shoddy, like, it feels shoddily made, you know? But I've certainly played worse, you know? I have to give it some amount of credit of, like, hey, you know, yeah, it's the intriguing, it's the type of intriguing that you can only get from an unquestionably bad game, where you're like, I need to see this through. This game is a dismal disaster of a thing, but boy do I want to see where it goes because it probably goes nowhere. But for, when you first walk in that room and there's just fucking snakes, and how do you fight the snakes? Well, you could use dynamite, or you just jump up and down on them. That just makes sense. That's just science. Hey, man, there's a snake here. What are you gonna do? Step on the damn snake. Crush it. Kill it, man. I would probably try to shoot it with a gun, depending on how fast it was moving. I don't know that I would try to step on a snake in real life, but Dirty Harry wears, he's probably wearing cowboy boots. It seems like what Harry Callahan would have worn in those films. Sudden impact and such. Man, Dirty Harry, a video game. Oh boy. It's worse than Rambo. Definitely. It's worse than that crummy Port of Narc. It's worse than Maniac Mansion. Dirty Harry is worse than Solstice, the quest for the staff of Deimnos. But is it better or worse than Dino Wars, the destruction of Spondylus? That's the sort of thing where you really, it's two different things, right? I mean, Dino Wars Destruction of Spondylus is a very straightforward side scroller, and then you get to the second level and you're a dinosaur, and then you're back to being a dude. Dirty Harry feels like getting a splinter on, like playing Dirty Harry is like getting a splinter on your hand in video game form. It feels bad. But there's more. There's something to Dirty Harry. It's no Karate Champ, but it is better than Dino Wars Destruction of Spondylus. Oh boy. Dirty Harry is like one of those disaster video games that like my first thought is like, well, I need to finish this. I need to see what this mess, how the rest of this mess goes. Bless this mess. Dirty Harry, our new number 141. Man. Speaking of mess, this game I did not play when it was originally released, but you saw it in a lot of magazine ads, and I played the other games that Bandai was advertising in this ad, but never this one. I've since messed with it a little bit. It's Chubby Cherub. Bonus point, food. Okay, so we can kind of, if we double jump, we can sort of fly. But that seems to drain our power. Okay, we can indeed shoot. Stop. The jump is this really floaty... Oh, I can't shoot anymore. I feel like I didn't see anything on screen that was like, yes, you can shoot, no, you can't. So I... Oh, it says Gao 2. Fucking what? Okay, so the big, like, lollipops or whatever. We'll refill our shots. Is this it? I feel like that there's some core thing I'm missing about this game. Oh, God. These yapping ass dogs. There was a dog there. What the? Okay. So it almost feels... Okay, so you kind of have an Adventure Island sort of thing going of like, you've got this meter that is draining, and so we have to constantly eat food, which I already don't like. Fly, asshole. All right. Okay, we got that, and now we can move on. It just the flight is very powerful, you know, insofar as you can just kind of say fuck it and keep going. And as long as you're getting enough food to offset the power drain, you can kind of just go, I guess. Okay, watch out for dogs. Ah, what? Oh. Hi. Congratulations. The peas, I assume, make me invincible for a period of time. Murder, but my power still drains even when I'm on foot, so maybe I should just fly everywhere. Oh no, it does drain faster when you're flying. Okay. Also, the range on the attack sucks. So, whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm left with more questions than answers on this one. This seems like a fake video game. Yay! All right, stage 3. Yeah, it's just the stuff you have at your disposal feels wrong. Whoa, whoa! Oh man, my invincibility wore off just as I killed that dog. Okay, let's just keep going, I guess. Again, this is why I say it feels like a fake game. Like, it just feels like there's mechanics missing. But this is a very early game on the platform, so, like, that's not too weird. Wow, man, that dog smoked my ass. creative use of the invincibility and heart attack move. Oh, that's Chubby Cherub. Not great. Not great. Yeah, it just feels like it's missing 5 or 6 things, you know, or just like there's not enough game in that game. I think is probably my problem with it. And, you know, it's copyright 86. This is a really early release for the US. But it doesn't feel good. The control over the jumping and flying, you know, like that stuff is feels a little ugly. The game just feels like it just kind of meaninglessly goes on forever. Yeah, it's another one of those games where it had a license that got stripped out of it and all that stuff too. So, you know, that's always fun. But in my head, like this game is always forever associated with something like Ninja Kid for me, because I think there was an ad. It had 3 Bandai games. It was Chubby Cherub, Ninja Kid, and I think there was a third, and I don't remember what that one was, but I remember early ads for it, and I remember never seeing. Chubby Cherub was like the one game that was out on the platform that I had not seen or played, you know, in the very early days, to the point where I was like, does this game even exist? Like there was no, it just didn't seem like it was real, because no retailer ever had it in stock. I probably would have ended up getting my hands on it at some point then, you know, because I think we had all of the other games on the NES at that point, including Ninja Kid, which I'm a fan of, but we'll get to that another day. Chubby Cherub is like, it's worse than Mock Rider if we're thinking about early games on the platform. It's worse than Marble Madness. It's worse than 1942. It's worse than Bomberman 1, original Bomberman. It's worse than Renegade. It's worse than Renegade. Yeah. But it's probably better than Raid on Bungling Bay. That's another one that's hard to separate in my head, because my first gut reaction is, hell yeah, Raid on Bungling Bay. Yeah, absolutely. Cool helicopter, all this other stuff. But like, that game is fucked. Chubby Cherub's better than Star Wars. Is it better than Ghoul School? Yeah, it is. It's better than... yes, it's better than Mickey Mousecapade. But that's probably where it stops. It's not better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is, again, a weird thing to say, because you're like, ugh, that game's terrible. TMNT is a... I don't like to use the phrase dumpster fire. It gets overused these days, but god damn it. Okay. So that means that Chubby Cherub then is our new number 200, a top 200 NES game. Wow. Fantastic. Let's move on. Timothy wanted to see this one. And I am aware that this game exists, but I don't. It is also something of a hole for me. It's Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Yeah, a Tom Sawyer. Like, Dirty Harry wasn't old enough. We need a Tom Sawyer video game. Is this kid being taught Tom Sawyer in school? He falls asleep and then dreams it's a real thing. Oh my God. Tell you, as a colorblind person, this color palette here of this guy's pants and the background is not great for me. Okay. Oh, wow. This giant man with a knife is coming at me. But I got a T. Oh, I got a skull and it reset all my T's. This is probably pretty accurate to the book then, right? I mean... Ah! Stupid skull. Oh, can't scroll back the other way. I was going to see if maybe that box was something, but maybe this isn't that type of game. Oh, he's got the mappy microwave beam. This is, unpleasant. The movement's not especially good. Oh, yeah. And then he died in his sleep. This doesn't... oh! There is a... there's an aspect of this game that, you know, it's part of it is the speed at which certain things move as they come on screen that feels a little like those mice in the when we get below deck here. Fuck you. I guess it's better to reset because I need the lives. And like these guys don't start jumping until you start attacking, which is annoying. And the range of your attack and the speed at which the mouse comes on screen are like really unfortunate. Insofar as it makes the game feel like shit. Right, I can't crouch. I have to stop shooting to crouch. No, that... Like the mouse just comes in a little hot. For someone who has this like very distant arced attack, you know? It makes the feel of the oh god unpleasant to play. All right, now we're gaming. We gamed. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, I can... Oh, well, I probably don't want to jump off the raft, huh? This is, we missed the boat. You know, if I'm playing two-player, do those become H's for Huck Finn? So I'm only like I'm not really familiar with this, but like if I remember correctly, there's a Japanese version of this that is like fucking racist, right? one of the... Oh, God. Hey. I hate video games, man. Yeah, I mean, okay, yes. And yes, the video game being racist would make it more like the book, right? Yeah. Yes. It's an old book. Okay. This jumping thing is not a good. It's not a good enough mechanic to need a dedicated jump button in this sequence. You know, this isn't... It's not making the game... Hey, come on, get off the... I don't know what the... I'll try going the other way next time, because I don't know what the hell is going on there. Maybe I needed to jump a bunch? I don't... I have to say, I like the idea of just like, there is a certain amount of just like, yeah, we're making a Tom Sawyer video game. That's weird. Oh. This music is not helping the situation either. Oh, wow. Like, it's funny, right? Hey, check it out. We took Tom Sawyer, and what'd you turn it into? Well, it's like a platformer, and then also it's like a, a vertically scrolling shooter. Like, what? Okay. And you're like, why'd you do that? It's like, well, that's because of what all video games were then. We made both of them in one. Get over here. Okay. No, get up. Get unstuck from the... Ah! This game sucks ass. This game feels like ass. When you are running, feels bad. When you're rafting, feels worse. We'll give this one more go. Ooh, okay. I also like that when you're jumping, you can actually fall. You can not make it back on the raft and die. That's another fun one. Like, oh, well, you could also die this way. Like, oh, good. Okay, get over here. Now get out of there. Okay. I feel like this game is out of tricks. Slingshot upgrade. Is that, does that warp me to another level like it does in Tubin? We've run out of our upgraded slingshot. The game was like, oh, I'm sorry, are you having like a tiny bit of fun? Let's put a stop to that. All my tea gone. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's any way to save your shots for the upgraded slingshot because it just runs out. We're gonna not go the jumping way this time because the jumping is not fun to do. And I'm sure if I do it, maybe there's got to be a bonus item or something if you go that way, right? Oh, you just don't get stuck in this bullshit. Oh my god, it feels so bad. Looks like no. Looks like no. There looks like there's no bonus item over there. Okay. All right, the background has completely gone away, so there must be a boss here. Any kind of sound effect would be nice. You know? game feels like it belongs on the Mega Duck. The Watara Supervision or something. It's just... Good. That's it. Good. Good, 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 good. 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 Oh my God. Let's try this one more time and then I don't need to try it one more time. I don't need to try it one more time. I like that getting the slingshot makes like some enemies harder to hit and some enemies easier to hit. It's not even like always like a clear upgrade. It's just like, oh yeah, well, if you had an arced shot, it'd be a little easier to hit that fucking thing like that. Alas. Oh. Good, good, good. That's a crazy monkey. This sucks. Why does the guy have a gun? What the hell? Like the lack of sound effects as much as anything else is a problem, you know? It's just God. I'm choking over here. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. It's a modern day war. You know, this. Just such a fucking bizarre. Like, hey, I don't know. Here's this like really shitty platformer based on Tom Sawyer. Like, okay, why? The raft stuff is bad too. Yeah, this is it's interesting. It's interesting. That's all I can really say about it. Is that it's a bad game that like it's crazy that they made a Tom Sawyer thing. I don't know. They still have kids read these books in school. Like I went to I went to a thing. It was a one-man show where a guy was pretending to be Mark Twain. And he just sat on a stage in a rocking chair and just like told stories. And it was fine. Yeah, as a kid, I was just like, all right, what is the hell? Okay, sure. It was over by the bowling alley. So anyway, because there was we had a big long kind of Mark Twain sort of chunk in school where they spent a lot of time on the works of Mark Twain, and then it all culminated with us going on a field trip to see Mark Twain perform. And he talked a little bit to the crowd after the show. Did not break character. He kept it. He's like Tony Khan at the NFL draft. He kept it real. Where do we rate this game? Is this game better? It's worse than Yo Noid. Yo Noid is a better feeling platformer in a lot of ways. But like that, at no point, I mean, I'm sure on the tickets or something, maybe it would say, but like at no point did they say, here's the guy who's playing Mark Twain. Like, probably because it was a thing for kids, they just tried to present it as just like, Mark Twain's going to talk. You're like, dog, Mark Twain has been dead forever. Don't lie to me. I'm not that stupid of a kid. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer is worse than Fester's Quest. But it's better than Chubby Cherub. I'd rather play Renegade. I'd rather play Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight. And as such, it's our new number 197. Congratulations to The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Let you get a look at it here. Yeah, there it is. Wait. God. There. Okay. Let's move on. This one, well, we'll see. This is Jeopardy. Brought to you by Rare. Uh-huh. Will it really mighty my penis, man? This music is intense. I'll take penis for 100. Oh, penny saved. How do I ring in? How do I buzz in? I hit both buttons and it didn't. Apparently you move the D-pad to ring in. Picking them out of order. Oh, this is one of those ones where it's like you never know if the spelling is going to work in your favor. Is it Marshall with 2 L's? No, it's probably not. Okay, all right, they took it, but maybe that's what it is. I don't. Isn't it the? Oh, I was gonna say it's the Lincoln Memorial, but I mean, Abe Lincoln's on the front. Why wouldn't the Lincoln Memorial be on the back, right? Nope. I got nothing. Oh, okay. Sure. London, probably. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, what was it? Is it brass? Steel pennies. Right. Right. Can I just say Ides, or do I probably have to just... Ides. All right, like filthy folks. Oh, what was the guy's name in fucking Taxi? Christopher Lloyd, right? Reverend Jim, right. Dick Van Dyke's sooty occupation. He's a chimney sweep. Grease monkey. It's the buttons don't work. You have to use the D-pad to ring in, and that's broken to me. That's so... Years of entering text like this has made it so, like on the Steam Deck and stuff like that, where you, or the Switch, where you can use the touch screen. I don't. I still use the D-pad. Well, we know this one. That flexing, it's so bad. Let's see what Keynotes is about. I mean, I guess I'd say keyhole. But I've never heard that part of the basketball court. I've always heard it referred to as the key, but not a keyhole. 3 in the key, all that sort of stuff. But, you know. Lawyer and Patriot, best remembered for the words to the Star Spangled Banner. That was it says key in it, so we know it's Francis Scott Key. Okay, let's wager 500, I guess. Shit. Key Largo, I'm guessing. I don't know. Key Largo is a thing. It's probably a movie. It's probably a movie. It sounds like something that would be a movie. Bogart, Bacall, yeah, sure. Max Sennett's movie Police Force. Keystone Cops, maybe? Yeah. Oh, the name of the police force. Yeah, I should have actually rung in on that one. During the 19th century, this Florida city was a major cigar. Is this Key West? All right. Turd up there motioning that he wants to whack someone off. I don't really know what that's about. The first and tallest of these, it's a, I guess, skyscraper is probably what they're looking for here, right? Not the Sears Tower. Chicago's east side is actually this large body of water. Is it Lake Michigan? Kanye West would have us believe it's Lake Michigan. The name of Chicago's downtown area was surrounded by elevated trains. The Loop. Okay. That makes sense. He was the boss of the city from 1955 until his death in 76. Is that Al Capone? But that... Oh. Oh, Daley, he was the mayor forever, right? I can't even, not even got his first name. Just, Mayor Daley. I don't know. All right. Home of the Atomic Bomb, which was conceived beneath its stadium bleachers. Who is CM Punk? What, I don't... Way to go. Way to get on the board, Irene. Scrooge, right? Well. Maybe we can issue a patch for this. Non-metallic element is largely, is it, I'm going to say iodine. Is that an element? Is iodine an element, or am I fucking this up? Iodine sounds right. Yeah. Yep, you got it. Hey. Is it idiosyncrasy? Did I just spell it wrong? Did I? Fuck you. It's the worst thing that one of these games can do. Is to have this spelling stuff. Oh, I'm not a big Dickens guy, to be honest. It's a Tiny Tim, though. Or is it, people in chat are saying Oliver Twist. Sure. All right. Fuck it. Great Expectations. I don't. Okay. Oh, Magwitch prevents Pip in this novel. I got nothing, man. Heh. Just want to know, does it work? Now I'm all worried about spelling. This is long. I was never a big Jeopardy fan, to be honest, because it fucking takes. I mean, hey, it's an half-hour show just like everything else, but like, this drags, man. That's not what I would have picked. That's not what I was thinking of. Is it Alaska? It's not Hawaii because Hawaii was the 50th because of Hawaii 5-0. Plastic toy rotated around a hula hoop. This two-man comedy team was tops in clubs until they're split in 56. Sure. Peanuts. What is Peanuts? The Emerald Isle? Or the Emerald... It's the Emerald Isle, not the Emerald Coast, right? That's something else. Okay. You kiss upside down to obtain the gift of gab. I'm gonna guess this is the Blarney Stone because that's a thing you kiss. I didn't know what you get when you kiss the Blarney Stone, but okay. The gift of gab. It's Irish coffee, right? Irish whiskey? After dinner drink is Irish coffee. Right? Yeah. Haven't really done my genealogy or whatever and figured out all the stuff up inside of me. But I'm pretty sure I am mostly Irish. Oh, was it settler? Did I fuck that up? What? Is it settler and not Irish wolfhound? Okay, all right. Well, I don't even never heard of that. So, I'm tempted to say clay, but I don't. Okay, good. The first and I'm gonna say this has to be a no hitter, right? Or is it perfect game? That would be rarer and more interesting as an answer, so we're gonna go with perfect. Oh god. Ugh. like, yeah, I think I think on my dad's side, I'm like Norwegian. His husband and wife were convicted of treason in 1951. Oh, the Rosenbergs. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Fish. What are sharks? Let's I don't know, we'll do 500 again. These nuts have a hot time. Chestnuts? Because they're roasting on an open fire. Okay. You ever heard of chin nuts, babe? All right. Phrase trying to be the hardcore or the nitty gritty of an. Is it in a nutshell? Oh, the nuts and bolts of a situation. Sure. Yes. Most famous waterway in Venice, Italy. The Grand Canal? We're going to say the Grand Canal. We're just going to guess. Just want this to be over. Hooray. Gerald Ford's hometown, Grand Rapids? Oh, Marty. The tiger of the sea. It has destructive, razor-sharp teeth. I thought Jeopardy was going to be a fast game for us to play. It's going to... This is a long one. This hot-headed player. We're gonna spell it wrong. No, there is an A in there. This is the worst thing that these games, again, this is like one of those almost unforgivable situations of just, oh, well, yeah, fuck this game. The fin along the midline on top of fish. It's a fin. It's a shark. It's a fin. Dorsal fin. Okay. Right. Goldfish are a member of this freshwater family. No kidding. I would not have, and in fact, did not know that. Jackson Hole, Wyoming sits at the foot of this. Grand something. It's a mountain in Wyoming. Nope. Okay. It holds back FDR. The state of Washington. Grand Dam. Grand Kool-Aid Dam. Okay, sure. Never would have. Oh, Irene. Whoa, 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 Irene. What are you asking for here? A service that goes untouched for a point. Fault. Or a double fault. Oh. Ace. Sure. Yes. Right. Every Davis Cup final for 30 was between the U.S. and this nation. Say the United Kingdom would probably be my guess. Ace. Rah, 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 rah. Will they accept UK? Let's type out United Kingdom. Show some respect. What is United Kingdom? It's just gonna be Great Britain or something, right? Oh, okay. A contestant with no winnings cannot take part. Why don't I just, Russia. Let's just wager 100. I don't think anyone can catch me, even if they double up. Turd, get ready to answer. He won Nobel Prize in 1958 for Dr. Zhivago, but turned it down. I don't know, man. Oh, Tolstoy? Yeah. Let's put in Tolstoy. Let's put in something. I don't know this one. I have no idea. Boris Zhukov. Okay. Suck it, Marty. And that's it. You can't, it's the spelling thing, I think, is a really crappy thing that a lot of game show games of this era, I think, had a hard time with some of that stuff. In terms of like including alternate and by alternate I mean incorrect spellings. You could argue that, hey, you should learn how to spell this stuff and maybe you'll pick up a thing or two, and maybe that's not the worst idea, but that's a tough bar on that stuff, I think, when it comes to game show games of this era. Making you kind of stand on ceremony a little bit, because there'll be things of like, oh, you might have typed in the UK instead of United Kingdom, and will it take both? Like you're left wondering in some of those cases, did I enter the right answer incorrectly? When you have situations like that where it doesn't take spellings for like John McEnroe, for example, where you're just like, who the fuck's gonna remember that? Oh, the MC and then there's a space and like in conclusion, fuck John McEnroe. And so I think that actually makes this kind of a bad version of the game, you know, or more frustrating than it needs to be. Also very sluggish, very, very sluggish. Very, very sluggish. That took forever. But that was Jeopardy. You know, I'd rather play Jeopardy than The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. But that's kind of, you know, I'd rather play 1942, I suppose. Classic Concentration's a better game. It's, you know, it sidesteps the spelling issue by not being a game show about spelling. But Jeopardy, well, yeah. Is Jeopardy better than Renegade? It is not. Is it better than Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight? Yes, it is. And so, our new number 196 is Jeopardy. There you have it. All right. I think we can fit in one more here. Okay. No, that's not it. What am I looking for? There it is. Tecmo put this out. It's Mighty Bomb Jack. Mighty Bomb Jack. Bomb Jack is the arcade version of this game. Mighty Bomb Jack, I always thought was the same game, but it's kind of not. Mighty Bomb Jack is more multi-screen, perhaps a little bit more platformy, whereas original Bomb Jack is just kind of a single screen game. Well, let's dive into the pyramids and go. The controls in this are interesting. You jump up and you jump on the treasure chests to open them. If I tap the jump button in the air, it'll stop me from rising. And I can also mash the button to sort of hover in the air a bit. I forget what the coins with the picture of Bomb Jack on them do. You kind of tear up and change color, but I forget what that I think that means you can take some hits. It's time to hit the B button and see what happens. Okay, we changed color. I think we burned one of our colored suits, but it didn't kill anybody, so I don't really know what the point of that was. I forget what that does. I remember playing a lot of this game. And then it's kind of a bonus level. This is a little bit more representative of what original Bomb Jack was. You get bonus points for getting the lit bomb, so it kind of creates a sort of set order. you want to go around the stage in? You've gotten 22 firebombs. Ah. So I don't remember, I don't remember what hitting the B button does. We've opened some kind of bonus zone. Let's do this one. Okay. But I also, yeah, I seem to remember this game having like some relatively weird secrets. I think I needed to, that's what the B button, one of the things the B button does, is lets you open these locked chests. If I remember right. Or these different, the ones that are a different color. I could be crazy, but that, it's hard to remember. This game is weird. So now we've activated multiple levels of suit by burning those coins. Oh god. Uh-oh. I was greedy. I deserve this. And now I have no mighty coins. Oh, how am I even supposed to? Your goddamn V is 47. Yeah, the whole bomb thing of this is really, yeah, you don't, you know, he's not a character what throws bombs. He's just a superhero that collects them. I mean, you know, hey, if there's a bunch of bombs laying around, I think a nice thing, a heroic thing to do would be like, well, we got to get these bombs out of here. So I'm not questioning Mighty Bomb Jack's bona fides. But yeah, this game definitely seems like it's from an era when, like, games were full of weird shit, you know? Like, hey, you got too many of these coins, and now you must go to the torture room. That's a good bit! Okay. There's something about a level of mystery in a game that I think is lost these days. Because I don't think players have the patience for it, and also I think because the internet exists, it has really destroyed a game's ability to really have, like, good, weird secrets. Out we go. Yeah, and yeah, I'd forgotten. Yeah, there are like different. I don't think I ever finished this game, but yeah, there are different endings, and there's Solomon. You know, this is a Tecmo release, and there's probably some kinship here between this and like Solomon's Key. in terms of there just being some weird shit in here, you know? No, God. This is pretty great, though. Like, hey, you got all these power-ups and didn't use them? We're gonna take them all away from you. And send you to the torture room. That's great! But then we get sent back here with no coins, you know? It's brutal. There's a little, another little area down there, huh? Well, we didn't find a way to get that open, so here we are. Let's just move on. Let's spend a ton of time doing it the right way. Okay. Yeah, when you think about like how much crazy shit or the just how crazy some of the stuff in this game is, well, I'm fucked. The idea of just like coming upon this game, renting it or something, and knowing none of that about it, and having to like there's like that is something I feel we have lost. You know, and it's like mystery. Mystery is gone from gaming in a lot of ways, unless you play a game very early before anyone has figured the mysteries out. You know, I feel like a game like Fez did a great job with that, with mystery. But also, Fez created a situation where a lot of people played it online and or played it rather, you know, like reading online, working with players online, and so that was kind of awesome in its own way because it created a community of players trying to figure out everything in Fez, and that I had a great experience with that. That was amazing. But I think in a lot of ways, the minute they started selling a Mortal Kombat strategy guide that said, here's the fatalities, on launch day, you know, it's a different business at that point. And that makes sense because they're looking to maximize sales of a console game as opposed to maximizing quarters dumped into an arcade machine. You know? It's a very different thing. Did I warp back to another level? Wait. No, okay. It's like, this looks an awful lot like... Oh, God. Had to get out of there. The spot was too hot. But yeah, if you told me that, like, hey, hidden in those blocks is a treasure chest, I'd believe it. Yeah, because of course, there probably is. Oops. Shit. Oh. Okay. No. Get away. What's that do? Apparently I needed to level up to even collect it. Screw it. Like, where am I going and why? And what am I doing? And how do I get there? And whoa. Okay, that's just a glitch. That was, or was it? Nope, nope. Had to go coin crazy to survive that. Wait a minute, I can't jump high enough to do this. Wait a minute, I can't jump high. Oh, okay. Apparently I can. Okay. Where does this go on the list? Where does Mighty Bomb Jack go on the list? Let's find out what our GDV was here. I like this game. I think this game's neat. Because of that mystery, really, more than anything else. But it's, I think my problem with it, and I guess I haven't really, my problem with it is that you can be out of coins and in a corner, and then there's like 5 mummies and skulls just kind of going back and forth, and you're just like stuck in an area, Like it feels like there are spots that you kind of can't get out of. Yes, inscrutable is a great word, John. Yeah, that's there's not a lack of fairness for sure. But there's a lot going on with it. A lot more than you would expect. A lot more than when I got my hands on it as a kid, like way more than I ever thought was in there. But I was a fan of it even on that kind of surface level, and as I kind of dug in and uncovered a little bit more of it here and there, like it's neat. And that helps it stand out. It's also much more than the arcade game was. Mighty Bomb Jack is a much different game than Bomb. Well, it's a much more expansive game than Bomb Jack is, and it's awesome. The manual doesn't give too much away. It'll show you some characters and stuff like that, but it doesn't necessarily. Manuals don't spill their guts about too much there. Well, like, what about where does Mighty Bomb Jack go? I'll tell you up front here, like it's no Solomon's Key. Like if we're just thinking about Tecmo games with weird scoring systems in it, it's no Solomon's Key, that's for sure. But it's definitely better than Felix the Cat. It's better than RC Pro-Am 2. It's better than Ice Climber. It's better than Archon. It's better than City Connection. Is it better than it's better than Karnov? And so that kind of gets us to this. It's better than Dragon Warrior. It's better than Rescue Rangers, which is a weird like comparison. Where normally I'd say Rescue Rangers walks away with it, but the lack of Rescue Rangers is kind of like, it's like it's pacifist approach. This bullshit non-combat, pick up an apple. Come on. Is it better than Balloon Fight? I don't know, man. That's kind of that's all right, let's think it through. Better than Gradius? It's better than Rescue Rangers. It's not better than Castlevania. It's not better than Xanac. Regular old Nintendo Tetris, single player Tetris. It's better than that. Is it better than Gradius? It's better than Gradius. It does not have a kick demo like Kickmaster does, unfortunately, but it's not better than Xanac. That's interesting. That's higher than I would have expected it to go. I thought that Mighty Bomb Jack was going to be a game that we played, and I got bummed out about thinking it would not stand up. But getting to the torture room was a good throwback reminder of just like, oh, right, fucking Mighty Bomb Jack. The science is right. Mighty Bomb Jack is our new number 37. And with that, we've got 250 games on our list. Fantastic. We've got a lot more to go. And that's kind of the thing is like, oh, is Mighty Bomb Jack a top 40 game? Like, it might not be by the time we're done. I assume there are some games out there better than Mighty Bomb Jack that are left on the list. I can't think of a single one, but I'm sure there's something out there. Wow. Okay. That's going to do it for us here. I feel good about this. I feel good about I initially was like, oh, we'll start a little early, but I don't think we did not get to any, like, Jeopardy was such a long thing and all that I think we ended up chewing up the time anyway. But hey, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for sticking around if you're watching live, or if you're not watching live. I guess if you're not, subscribe to the thing, hit the button, slap the clown on the screen, and whatever else you got to do. It's YouTube. Head on over to the Patreon if you want more details on how you can influence this list and get your picks on it sooner rather than later. Over at patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann or dopeassvideogames.com will get you there as well. Anyway, I'm heading out. Have a good one, and I'll see you next week. Bye.